how did you two learn how to trust each other while filming this motion picture with your characters?
You know, I've been asked a few times about the chemistry between us and how you sort of cultivate chemistry, and did we like do a lot of work together on the characters and stuff. And I always feel like that stuff a little bit is just innate, you know. It goes with trust too. You either like somebody or you don't, and a lot of that is built in just the experience of, you know, going out and having some dinners together and getting to know each other, and some drinks and a walk around the city, and you know, just whether or not, you know, there's just an essence there between two people, you know. And that's why chemistry in all films is so unpredictable, because it's really just whether you like a motherfucker or not.
I know you had to lose quite a bit of weight to get into this role. Did you ever get hangry on set? Like, was that a hard thing to work with this guy when he's so hungry?
I, like Charlie, have been such a fan of Michael's, and he has a very, very specific, unique form of storytelling, which I think inspires moment-to-moment creativity on the highest level. So spontaneous creativity, which is, I think, one of the things you hope you can get from any aspect of the process, hopefully your own, but when you don't have it in you, or it can be cultivated, and he's one of the people who I've worked with that I think is really uniquely, specifically talented at that, is that moment-to-moment spontaneity of having things that are, I guess what people might call them happy accidents, or happen on screen, and that's a major asset to have as an actor.
How did you shoot that? Did you shoot it in two different sections, him jumping? Was a stunt person used? Did Charlie do it? Like, I'm just fascinated by that.
Well, Charlie would, take off and stop himself almost before
At the edge?
and it was a little too close. I don't want you to become a liability by saying this as an actor. But at times, it's good for me. It's a immediate, no acting required response.
Did you get any insights about what it actually feels like to be in that situation through research, or?
You know, it would be hard to say yes. You know, I suppose glimpses in the most superficial way, but you know, these guys really went through an ordeal to survive this environment and go into. I mean, we sort of fucked around a little bit in the solitary at the end. You know, I didn't eat for those few days and stayed like quiet and didn't leave the cell and stuff. But even that was of my own making. So it was, you know, you know, we put a toe in wherever we could.
Where do you think you would fit in that? Like, what kind of role would you take on in order to survive?
Same role we do in this business, you know, just sort of somewhat dignified prostitutes.
Just based on the little I know of incarceration, I would do everything possible not to put myself in that place.
Can you guys tell me about, there was a little bit of comedy, just small parts and small bits. How important was it to make sure that this film wasn't as dark?
Well, look, there were comedy takes where we went off the deep end, because at one point there was a bit of a concern. I mean, this is going to be so heavy and so weighted at times, and that's what people do in those circumstances anyway. It's what we were doing. We were breaking each other's balls every day. Sorry, excuse me, but it was. That's how we got through it. But that exists. I mean, you try to bring levity to those dire moments, and so we tried to do that as much as possible, without destroying the tone of it, shaking it up, I guess, a little bit.